Chernobyl's massive protective shield, built to contain radiation, has been compromised. The IAEA just announced that the new safe confinement over Chernobyl's destroyed nuclear reactor can no longer block radiation. This crucial €1.5 billion structure was hit by a drone in February, blowing a hole in it. While some repairs have been made and load-bearing structures are still intact, the shield has lost its primary safety functions. Ukraine blamed Russia for the drone strike, but Moscow denies it. Thankfully, radiation levels remained stable after the incident, but major repairs are essential for long-term safety. What's your take on this critical development? Subscribe for more urgent updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Elon Musk just dropped a bombshell. He's calling for the abolition of the European Union after his social platform, X, was hit with a massive fine. The European Commission fined X €120 million for transparency violations under their new Digital Services Act. This isn't just any fine, it's the very first one issued under the EU's landmark content moderation law. Musk immediately took to X, stating the EU should be liquidated and that individual countries should regain their sovereignty to better represent their people. A pretty intense reaction to being penalized. What are your thoughts on Musk's stance? Let us know in the comments. If you'd like, you can support us on PayPal. Subscribe for more. Think peace talks could make Vladimir Putin's arrest warrant disappear? Not so fast. The International Criminal Court has declared that its investigation into the invasion of Ukraine and the warrant for Putin cannot be halted by peace negotiations. The deputy prosecutor emphasized that true, lasting peace requires accountability, while the UN Security Council does have the power to temporarily defer a case. This would only be a temporary stop. Russia, for its part, continues to assert that it doesn't recognize the court's jurisdiction and considers the warrant null and void. Despite facing significant challenges, including sanctions, the ICC remains optimistic, noting strong support from its 125 member states. They call this a challenging but decisive time for international criminal justice. What's your take on this? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. What if our last resort antibiotics stopped working? In South Korea, superbug infections are soaring to record levels. Nearly 45,000 cases of CRE, bacteria resistant to critical antibiotics, were reported this year alone. Alarmingly, 86 of these infections affect patients 60 and older, often in long-term care. Experts cite weak infection control and high antibiotic use as key drivers. This global public health threat is growing. South Korean authorities are now finalizing a national plan to reduce antibiotic use and strengthen prevention. What's your take? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on